Well, he's played one game, Mohamed Abbas, and he's got a fan club.
They've even got a full cutout picture of him as well, don't they? That's pretty well.
Great technique, that, isn't it? Talking about the swivel pull. Beautifully balanced. Oh, Gift runs again. They're not getting this right, Pakistan. Too many freebies for New Zealand.
First boundary for Reece Mariu in his one-day international debut. Just angled into leg side, rolled his wrist nicely on top of that ball to get that fine. He's spot on. Just not the lines, not consistent enough here at the moment, Pakistan. He used what is some very, very good bowling conditions. I sort of felt they've been a little bit short at times. Fields in place to try and catch that edge.
He's one of those bowlers that he's quick enough as well. He's up in the 140s. Sharp, he's got a little bit of height. Gets a little bit of movement. He looks like one of those bowlers that when he gets in the right place, he's a real handful. But he just hasn't got enough in the right place here today. So far, I mean, bit tough. He's only into his second over. You know, you've won the toss. You've got helpful conditions. You've got to get it right. Straight up. And again, that'll be another wide. You know, it's not like you win the toss in, let's say, a test match and it goes through to drinks and you haven't quite bowled that well. But there's no harm done. You just get it right in the second half of the session or after lunch or what have you. But this is their chance to put pressure on New Zealand. And you might only get, let's say, 15 overs to do it. If New Zealand get through these first 15 overs, none down, watch out. Over the top of point. That's a good shot. Purposely played there. Clearing his thinking.
One of his strong areas, Reece Mariu, over the offside, through the offside. That point area is a strength of his because he just gives himself enough space of that leg side. It was just a length he was able to get underneath that ball. He's a tall guy, but he got on top of the bounce really well. Yeah, they've got favourable conditions here, Pakistan seamers. They've got some good seamers as well. Haris Ralph is the senior one in terms of the side. No Naseem Shah today with a slight niggle as well, so it's going to be very much on him to be able to lead this bowling side. 9 runs and over so far, New Zealand.
And another wide.
This guy's got a pretty cool story. Keefe, come from a lot of poverty and used to work in a general store with his father. He used to sell stuff to try and be able to get his cricket gear and watch a little bit of cricket on TV. His mum didn't like it, didn't know anything about cricket, and he talked to his brother who lived in Dubai and he said, I'm going to give it 1 year. I've seen Shoaib Akhtar on TV. I want to bowl as quick as him. So he gave it 1 full year when he was 18, 19 of training. Dominated, made his way through the Pakistan domestic scene.
Oh, another one. Well, he's hitting some good pace numbers, but the radar is not there at the moment. And already now, that is an extra over and 1 ball of batting.
Mohammad Rizwan's just having a slight word to him. Just to say, don't worry about bowling too quick, maybe. Just be nice and consistent and get in your areas. Or it might be an absolute complete rubbish and completely different conversation. Obviously no Shaheen Afridi in this side. I did say loved Amir, who was the superior left arm pace bowler for Pakistan for such a long period of time. And it is a fine balance, isn't it, of go and bowl 140, 145 k an hour. You might have a few looseners and we'll take that. It's a different prospect in ODI cricket, isn't it? Especially when you've got the new ball in the first few overs.
Yeah, if you want to bowl fast, so bowl fast. But, you know, if you're a youngster, have that intent, bowl fast, and then straighten it up after that. At this level, you want to have both sorted by then. You know, I think that the great, and still the finest bowler that New Zealand has ever had, and probably will ever have, is Sir Richard Hadlee. Still head and shoulders in record above the others, and we had some great bowlers over the time, the seamers. But you know, a lot of people don't realise that Sir Richard was all over the show in his early days. But New Zealand used to come tearing in, and there was actually a song written about it, which basically suggested he was all over the show as well. And boy, did that change. Celebrated for his accuracy. And then I think a lot of seam bowlers then, he was the benchmark. He was the role model, and then these youngsters just coming in there just trying to be Richard Hadlee's, not realising it's Richard Hadlee's at the last part of his career, which was just hitting the beautiful line and length, not bowling particularly fast. And there was a real dearth of quicks around in New Zealand. So I think if you want to bowl fast, you've got to have the intent to bowl as fast as you can. And then develop the accuracy. It's 35 without loss.
नहीं stronger Pepsi? बहुत